Welcome back to another edition of First Look. Hopefully, the first one was received and had a decent amount of views on it, so we're back with another one. This is a WWE one. Last one was our Marvel Legends Legion. So this just received from Wally. It is a Walmart exclusive WWE Elite 85. Apparently, this is separate from the wave because it's Walmart exclusive, but I believe it was shipping and at the same time as the Karrion Kross, Liv Morgan, Bray Wyatt, Undertaker, Aleister Black wave, and Becky Lynch I believe is the other one. But this one exclusive to Wally does show up in the Target app for some strange reason, but I've never seen it come in. But Wally had it come in, so we got this. So let's take a look at this. So this is the former Papa Shango at this point in the mid 90s. Changed his gimmick around to be a Supreme Fighting Machine, which comma stands for Kick Any Man's Ass. That was an acronym for that. As you could tell, he still got the Papa Shango tattoos. When he came in, I believe he had a t-shirt covering a lot of them, so it wasn't immediately noticeable that he was Papa Shango. But clearly, as you could take a look at him, that is indeed one and the same. So they've done a couple Papa Shango figures. I believe there might be an actual Kama Mustafa figure too as well coming out, which is his Nation Time, but this was his second WWE gimmick. I think eventually he ends up shaving his head and he'll come back eventually. He was on the cusp of coming back as Papa Shango, but then he returns as Kama Mustafa as a member of the Nation. So let's take a look at this further. Pretty cool. Mean mug. Package has some defects, unfortunately. Not a whole lot. It's not mangled like some of the previous packages, but not as well as I'd like, but it's going to make do because I had to order some other stuff from Walmart, and this one helped it be free shipping. So let's take a look at this. Again, as I said, part of the Elite Collection 85. The states on the back of the bio, comma, Las Vegas, Nevada, 330 pounds, stands 6'6". He is a Hall of Fame inductee under the Godfather, which is his most popular personnel. Not my favorite. Obviously, it's Papa Shango. So, but this version of him is specifically, like I said, it's where he had ditched the shirt. They were no longer worrying about the tattoos, identifying as Papa Shango. And pretty much at this point, they had him feuding with The Undertaker because after melting down The Undertaker's urn and crafting it into a chain, the Supreme Fighting Machine battled the Dead Man at SummerSlam 95. So that's what that is here. Turned it into, melted the urn into a necklace, which is what he's wearing also in the package too, so if you want to display him with that. Pretty much in line with the rest of their stuff. Their gold looks a little more bronze. I highly suggest painting it with some kind of 24K little acrylic paint. That brings it out a little bit more, but that helps for Razor Ramon's jewelry, Stone Cold's necklace, stuff like that. But it's a cool figure. Comes with an extra set of hands because has his fists there. These are a little bit more open. I don't know if it's given the fact of the elites, he probably could hold on to the chain while he's standing. Again, these are things I don't open right away. So that's why this series is called First Look. I'm just giving you guys kind of a preview in the package, of what these are looking like. A lot of these elites I get for the sake of trying to customize them into custom Hasbros, which I have a pretty big display shelf of those. So one of these videos I'll show that as well. So with the option to potentially do that, considering he's one of my favorite wrestlers, I may make a custom of him, which is why he's here. But in the off chance, like a lot of these elites, they do retain good value and jump up in value. Sometimes end up with the desire to part them rather than do that, especially with a lot of different retro companies coming out now. You may have gotten one for retro and they might be getting one on their way. So it just really depends. I mean, if you have a bunch of cheap retros, you can basically swap the head on a Mattel retro body real easily. I'm not sure about the other companies as of yet. And then he automatically has a necklace accessory too to go with that. So that's an option. So that's if not, he looks really cool in the package. So Like I said, I highly recommend him. These are now jumping up in price. This one was still retailing for $19.99. It might still be at Wally if you could find it. But be aware that all these figures are going to jump up in value, or excuse me, jump up at retail price, and they're already starting to be seen at $21.99. So in a lot of cases too, you can go into Walmart. They have a pretty good sale at $15.97. I think it comes out to around $17.50, almost $18 with tax, depending on where you live. But those are probably going to jump up too. So if we see a $2 jump in a lot of it because of what they're saying the cost of plastics, then you could bet even at the bare minimum in stores are probably going to be $17.97, and that's before tax. So give a heads up to that. While he's still $19.99 and still available at Wally, I highly recommend picking this up, especially as a big Papa Shango fan, as I am myself. And hopefully this might help you make up your mind, because if you get a good look at him, he's a pretty badass figure. So any questions or comments, leave them below. Subscribe, like the video, share the video if you can. We're going to keep doing these as we get some new stuff in, and there's a handful of new stuff coming out. I'm going to keep this series going and give you guys some first looks at some stuff as they come in. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.